Hello everyone, my name is Evan Dessart, I'm 18 years old and I come from Rennes in France.
Hi, I'm Simon Sine. I'm 17 and I come from Brittany, France.
Today we are going to tell you about Liova, a project that gives a second life to smartphone batteries and help reduce electronic waste. Let's start with a simple fact. In the world, 95% of lithium-ion batteries are not recycled. And in France, more than 100 million phones gathering dust in storage.
The phone contains a battery that could still work, but because recycling is expensive and complicated, most of these batteries are just stored, forgotten, or thrown away. This leads to pollution and waste of valuable materials. Producing new batteries require mining lithium, transporting materials, and using a lot of energy. So we ask ourselves, why not reuse what we already have instead of producing more? Let me ask you something. Do you have at least one smartphone at home that you don't use anymore? Because you use So, almost everyone does, and that's exactly the problem we want to solve.
Our project is to reuse old phone batteries and turn them into a power bank. But you may ask, what's a power bank? A power bank is a device that recharges your mobile devices when you're away from a power plug. It's useful when traveling, hiking, when you're in nature. We reuse batteries instead of recycling them to maximize their lifetime. And by not recycling them, you're making them live longer and have a less carbon footprint. But we needed batteries, so
to find all batteries, we went talking to a chain of multiple local phone repair shops. They were pleased to work with us, and they found that Liova was a great idea. The feedback was very positive. For them, our solution has two main advantages. The first, it gives value to the battery that already have in stock, and it offers a cheaper and greener alternative to commercial power banks. Phoner believed in us and gave us battery to start building a prototype.
Our first prototype was made out of a reused battery, some connecting wires that came from an old power strip, and a bidirectional charging module. The bidirectional charging module ensures safe discharge and charge of the battery. It also houses the USB ports and a little indicator screen of the battery percentage. But as you can see, this prototype was missing an enclosure. It was unsafe to use. So we went on the CAD software SolidWorks to design an enclosure, and then we printed it in 3D. This enclosure has the same architecture as the old one. You have the battery, connecting wires, and bidirectional charging module. But we added a connector to the connecting wires, so we can swap batteries when the battery is too old to be used. The lower half of the enclosure is modular. You can design it to be bigger if you have multiple batteries or a bigger battery. And if you have a smaller one, you can make it smaller. The bidirectional charging module has been changed for a one with one more USB port and better use of the space. Let me present you a little demonstration video of the Liova power bank. Will bring you some prototype. So today, Liova is a perfectly working prototype. You can charge your phone with the provided cable, and so we just need now to be able to share it with firstly France. And so to do that, there is in France this label called Qualité Répar. Qualité Répar is a label that makes sure that repair technicians and repair shops work reliably and safely. So, Qualité Répar give customer a €25 cashback when customer come for repair. And if we can apply in their standards, we could share Liova in every Liova repair shop and have maybe a little cashback gift to customers.
Our partner Foden continues to support us and is ready to help us market the kit. But we also want this project to remain accessible to everyone. That's why Liova is available as open source. You can find all the files and technical details and 3D model on our website. If you're handy enough, you can build your own Liova. At the same time, we're also preparing to set up a company and file a patent to protect our original design and guarantee safety standards. Thank you very much for listening. If you want to learn more, you can scan the QR codes behind us to visit our website and social media. There you'll find all the open source files, updates, and news about Liova.
Also, instructions to build your own thing. Our story.
Simple question. I didn't get.
If you run out of battery, I've got a spare battery.
Thank you. So, what is the process? I've got the battery in my home, and I can go to a shop. The shop can take it off the battery and take care about that.
There is multiple ways you can have your own. So if you have like an old phone at your home that you want to reuse the batteries from, you can bring it to a repair shop. They take it apart and they put it in a Liova enclosure. Or if you don't have a battery at home but you want a Liova power bank, you can ask them. Generally, like repair shop have in stock, they have old batteries that they can reuse. And they know what batteries has the potential to be reused as a power bank. So you ask them, hey, I want a power bank, let's reuse one that you already have. Or hey, I have one battery, reuse this one, please.
Another quick one. So is the shop that take care about the quality that my battery is? I don't have to take care about that, but just give them.
Yeah, you give the old phone, they take it apart, they take the battery, they put it in the Liova power bank, and they do the soldering. If you are able to solder yourself, if you know that you can do it yourself because there are all the like open source files to print it yourself and everything. Any other questions? Maybe. The name Liova? Liova, where does it come from? Li is for lithium ion. Lithium ion is the technology of battery reusing. And Ova for innovation, Liova innovation, lithium.
How long or how many times can you reuse a battery?
It depends really.
Okay.
It depends on how much the battery has been used. But sometimes, like phones have only the cracked screen, and people are not willing to repair it because it's too expensive, or they don't even want the phone back. So the battery is still good, and in this case, it could be reused.
Very impressive. So I'm just asking, how did your team collaborate to improve the completeness of the solution through repeated testing? And I'm wondering, in your team, what is your different role for making this solution?
Yeah, right. So we made multiple prototypes. So each time the two of us were testing it, building it, finding new batteries. And we were the two of us were doing all the steps together. But I made the 3D modeling in CAD software, and you did mostly of the research. What did you do? You did the research. You did the research. So like the numbers in our presentation is from me. Well, we work together. Sorry.
Question for me. I have probably like 3 or 4 phones.
Yeah.
home that are collecting dust. How would you incentivize me to really bring it to you to make it worthwhile for me, because I clearly don't need them anymore?
Firstly, if you don't need a power bank, it's not very useful, but most people have been out of battery in the day, and it's cheaper because you don't have to produce another battery. You just reuse one, and the cost of making the enclosure is very, very low. 3D printed plastic is around 50 cents. The bidirectional charging module, we bought it out of the shelf, and it's around €1 per module, and charging wires is about the same, €1.50.
Follow-up, just 20 seconds. If I bring you my battery and I want to make it into the rechargeable compact power bank, how much would you charge me to do that?
It will be around €20 for the making of it.
I like that.
Thank you very much. We've run out of time.
Thank you.